right to choke people.
Across the political spectrum,
when the people are scared of the people that are supposed to protect them, then you know something's wrong.
Outrage and condemnation against a grand jury's decision not to charge a white New York City police officer over the death of Eric Garner, an African-American man.
We see these things happen to us all the time, and it's just come to the point where it's the last straw. And I feel like so many of us, we can't take it anymore.
The Justice Department is now getting involved in the case.
I'm here to announce that the Justice Department will proceed with a federal civil rights investigation into Mr. Garner's death.
On July 17th, Officer Daniel Pantaleo was captured on video using an apparent chokehold on Garner, who was resisting arrest on suspicion of selling cigarettes on the sidewalk. The 400-pound asthmatic was eventually wrestled to the ground and placed in handcuffs. But the video also showed Garner repeatedly gasping, "I can't breathe," as the officers took him down. Pantaleo's supervisor on the scene, an African-American female sergeant, did nothing to stop him from choking Garner. His death was ruled a homicide caused by compression of his throat, the chokehold, and his chest. But the medical examiner also cited other contributing factors like chronic asthma and obesity. The grand jury decision not to indict the officer is drawing criticism from both sides of the political spectrum. Ken White, a libertarian, tweeted, "I don't like Eric Holder and in general don't approve of feds doubling up. But the Eric Garner case merits it. This needs a U.S. attorney." Columnist and Fox News contributor Charles Krauthammer said, "I think anybody who looks at the video would think this was the wrong judgment." Officer Pantaleo issued an apology to the victim's family, but Garner's widow said, "The time for remorse would have been when my husband was yelling to breathe." The verdict touched off a wave of protests in New York and several other cities overnight. But unlike the recent protests in Ferguson, where there was widespread arson and looting, the demonstrations in New York were largely peaceful. Heather Sells, CBN News.